Hiya folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Total War Warhammer 2. So, I'm not too sure what way the editing's going to work out just yet. But we'll start a new game. We'll go to Mortal Empires. Anyone who's not familiar with Total War games, it's large scale, it's more so tactical combat. It's a massive map. Each one has a movie, so you've a selection of different factions. So you have several leaders from High Elves, for example. Each have an initial challenge. You've the Lizard Men, which you can see here. High Elves, Lizard Men, Dark Elves, Skaven, Vampire Coast. You're like the undead, to my understanding. Maybe, or something like that. Tomb Kings, who are, no, different, yeah. Then the Empire. Dwarves. Greenskins, Vampire Counts, Norska,
Warrior King,
Bretona,
Protector.
What do you for Bretonia? I fight.
and then you have Chaos. There are some, and there's also another 18 that I don't have. Although apparently you can get that one.
Darkness comes.
But yeah, so there's some that come with DLC. There's some that are free. But I'm not very good at the game, so we'll see how long this lasts. So we'll do normal. We'll go with Chaos. Archaon the EVERCHOSEN. Initial challenge is hard. They are what's called a horde faction, which means they don't get settlements. They just have a wandering army. So, should be interesting. I'll see what I can do with the user interface, because that text does seem rather small. It says, time is meaningless within the realm of chaos. Has Archaon completed his unholy quests, or just begun his infernal journey? Matters not to him, for he is the EVERCHOSEN, and is destined to bring the end times to the mortal fools that eke out their pitiful lives in the south. They will all pay. The price is blood, slaughter, and death. So one thing they can do is get what's the word? Vassals, or something to that effect. I can't remember if vassal is the word that's used, but they can raise buildings or settlements, and some of them they can then revive the original settlers, I think. But yes, we'll see how this goes, and we'll hope for the best. And I'll try and cut out the bulk of the loading times in the final edit. And yeah. So the first episode I'll do an initial setup, which is sort of done. I'll do a few turns. It is turn based, so well, you'll see. You'll see how it goes, or how it pans out.
You are the EVERCHOSEN. The Chaos Gods call you to action, mighty champion. Their lust for ruin must be sated. You shall go into the lands of the mortals to spread fear and destruction. The Norse tribes to the west shall fall easily before you. Bind those willing to join your cause, and slay the rest. Further to the south lie the nations of men. They will resist your advance, and for good reason. You will bring them annihilation, mighty lord. Devour the mortal souls to bring the favor of the Chaos Gods. March forth and spread oblivion in their name.
Okay. So up in the corner, how they play. Shit. I am trying to get the options. There we go. Graphics. UI skill. There we go. Okay, so hordes and how they play. Warriors of Chaos cannot inhabit settlements, instead roaming the map as hordes in which encampment buildings may be constructed. The followers of Chaos spread corruption, where they pillage and raid, despoiling the land and making it unsuitable for those who have not given themselves to the ruinous powers. And now we just need to raise or sack the following number of settlements, 4. And we'll get 2,000 gold. So, this is our army. We are going to recruit units. And we're going to recruit... We'll go with marauders. We do have upkeep. And... we earn money from raising, basically. And in case you're wondering how big the map is, that's up here is where we have started. And that's the kind of area we're looking at. And that's the size of the map down to here. That's, you know, down to about here, all the way across to here. And up into the top corner. So all those factions you could choose from are in the game. So you can possibly ignore building panel. So this is the building panel. We have the encampments, which are basically buildings that we sort of carry around with us. So we will also, in order to build, say, level 2 trial pit, we need to get the treble gathering. In order to build the Archaon vortex, we need the level 3. So it works across, and this here line sort of shows us. So we will go ahead with that, which will take a turn. And yeah, so we shall go into technology as well. Okay, so that requires currency, and we don't have any more money. Well, we don't have the 2,500 we need. And then this is skipping through all the different factions. We can slow it down, fast forward, camera settings. So the bar in the middle, if you can catch it, compares the strength. So all we're doing right now is amassing our army. That's Olaf of these guys' encampment. We're still amassing our army as we come into this. So, technology, we will want the path to ruination. So I'm going to save the money. We can upgrade to the trial pit, which unlocks Marauder Horsemen, Chaos Marauders, and Chaos Warhounds, and reduces the upkeep for Chaos Marauders. And we can also, well, we need 4 population surplus, which we accrue over time. We will want that eventually. So we just need 2 more turns. Or we might just go now. You know, we don't need the horseman. Oh yeah, right click and gives you a wee info panel. So, we can now unlock this, which will take until next turn, and then we shall change our stance to March, which means we can go that far, but we don't want to make him feel too threatened. So we'll go to about there.
Yes.
And then we'll...
Bring corruption.
Yeah, okay. We'll just declare war.
Kill them all.
And then that'll take the next move. So I'll stick that in fast forward. So we've researched the path to ruination, so our horde growth, which I believe is the level stuff, and then the, yeah, that's all gone up. So, so balance of power, so the yellowy orangey one is our power, and the red one's the enemies in comparison. And we can auto-resolve, we can break the siege, we can encircle, or we can fight the battle, which we are definitely going to do. If we were to encircle it, and for 6 turns, then they would start to suffer attrition, and it would take 12 turns for them to surrender, or it will take 1 turn to absolutely wipe them out. So I will skip this loading process, it's the comparison, and that's the battlefield. So yeah, 2 seconds. And this is the battlefield. We shall not gamble, no point at the minute. So we shall... Where are they? So we will throw our marauders over here, group them to group 1. We shall take the Chaos Hounds and the Chaos Spawn. Oh.
Chaos Marauders.
Accidentally
Now is our time.
okay.
That's the master's speed.
You guys are going to group 3. As well be group 4. You guys, including our leaders, group 5.
Tremble, mortals.
Group 6. And group 7. So you can also zoom in. Like, zoom in. And we shall start the battle. You can also, so we have an R. Oh, there's also the tactical map, which lets you see it from this perspective. And we can toggle the speed up here as well. And people can get tired, so we will take it slow. So what are we up against? That's their leader there. So that's spears, so they'd be, or they're javelin actually.
Chaos Marauders! For chaos! Archaon! Ravage them! Kill them all! Kill them all! Get them! Give us cannons!
So here's our little beasts are now. You guys break off and go for them. And you guys break off and go for them. And you guys break off and go for them as well. So. This is Archaon. That's exposed. That's gross.
Deliver slaughter! Horn's bloody glory! Seas of blood! Yes,
Read it.
Lord! Yes! Give us ruin! Marauder horsemen!
Oh, I see, they're ranged. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, they do have ammo, which you can see in the bottom bar.
Yes, Marauders! Now! Marauder horsemen! We'll be back!
Well, these guys are fleeing for, well, they are low on health, so the green bar is basically the health of the people. So,
Marauder horsemen!
they're very tired. They're still fresh.
Your will! Death!
So this, shouldn't take much longer. Let's go skirmish. Let's not charge into... They're basically all out. So go for these guys. Okay, enemy lord is wounded. So There we go, victory.
Throw those axes!
And we'll end battle. I think it said cost me dearly. Well, yeah, but almost half our troops lost. Ah well, we'll replenish. Might have lost fewer if I auto-resolved. Might have lost more. Okay, so we are doing the ticky. So we can awaken the tribe, which, yeah, vassal. So they'll become a vassal. We can loot and raise, which gives us 3,150 gold. Or we can just raise it, which gives, you know, growth. So we'll awaken it first. So Archaon has got a weapon, which is the Hellfire Sword. It's quite fitting, really. And there's skill points. Yeah, so we need him to be level 10 before we can get a mount. And yeah, so these guys are now my vassals. Allied army. So we've military access agreement. Yeah. So that's where I'm going to call this first episode. And yeah. Oh, so we can get these ones. Recruitment across Marauder units. So we will go with skills for the throne, because you'll probably get plenty of battles, and then we'll go with rituals of corruption. But yeah, if you enjoyed and want to see more, hit the like button and subscribe for more. We'll continue north to the Frozen Landing, and then yeah, we'll work that out. So we can either continue north up this way, or we can go towards mankind. But yeah, I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Peace.